Welcome to Once Upon a Case. If you enjoy legal case stories, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, let's talk about a case that sounds simple, but actually changed contract law forever. Dickinson v. Dodds, from 1876. Picture this, two men, Dickinson and Dodds. Dodds owns a property, and on Wednesday, he offers to sell it to Dickinson for £800. He says the offer's open until Friday, 9 a.m. Sounds straightforward, right? But here's where it gets interesting. On Thursday, Dickinson finds out, through the grapevine, not from Dodds himself, that Dodds has already agreed to sell the property to someone else. Dickinson rushes to accept the offer before the Friday deadline, but by then, Dodds says, "Sorry mate, I already sold it." So Dickinson sues. He says Dodds promised to keep the offer open until Friday, and he accepted in time. But Dodds argues, "I never got anything from you in return for keeping it open. I could withdraw whenever I wanted." And here's where the courts come in. The judges decide. An offer can be withdrawn at any point before it's accepted, unless the person making the offer gets something in return, what lawyers call consideration for keeping the offer open. So, even though Dodds said he'd keep the offer open, Dickinson hadn't given him anything for that promise. That meant Dodds was free to sell to someone else. And because Dickinson knew Dodds had already sold it, he couldn't just swoop in at the last minute and claim the deal. What makes this case so fascinating isn't just the outcome, but what it teaches us about promises and contracts. Even if someone says, "I'll hold the offer open for you," unless you actually pay or do something in return, that promise isn't binding in contract law. It's a little like someone saving you the last slice of pizza, but if you don't give them a reason to keep it for you, don't be surprised if it's gone by the time you reach the kitchen. So Dickinson v. Dodds isn't just a quirky story from Victorian England. It stands as a reminder, in law, words matter, but actions, and what you give in exchange, matter even more. Next time you're making a deal, remember this case. If you want a promise to stick, make sure you offer something in return, or you might just end up empty-handed. Thanks for watching. If you found this case interesting, hit that like button, and let me know in the comments what other legal cases you want to see.